It's been revealed Ottawa splashed out on some new digs in New York recently, spending $9 million to buy a lavish condo in an area known as Billionaires Row. The extravagant apartment in the Big Apple will be the official residence for Canada's Consul General Tom Clark.
Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are going to be discussing this luxurious purchase by the Canadian government. So as Canadians are grappling with soaring housing costs, ramping inflation, high interest rates, stagnant wages, and employment challenges, the Canadian government has sparked controversy by purchasing a $9 million luxury condo in Manhattan. This extravagant diplomatic decision has left many questioning the priorities of those in power. Last month, Canada dropped a whopping $9 million on a condo in one of New York's most luxurious buildings. Now, this just isn't any condo, it's in Steinway Tower, known as the world's thinnest skyscraper on Billionaires Row, and it's just steps away from Central Park. This condo is set to become the official residence of Canadian Consul General Tom Clark, a former Canadian journalist, longtime reporter and anchor for CTV, National News, and CTV News Channel. But not everyone's thrilled with this decision. Opposition Conservatives are calling out the Trudeau government, questioning the need for such a lavish purchase, especially when Canada is facing a housing crisis. Opposition House Leader Andrew Scheer didn't hold back, accusing Trudeau of looking out for his friends while everyday Canadians struggle with rising housing costs and trying to put food on the table for their families. He even called out Consul General Tom Clark, appointed earlier this year, as benefiting from this luxury at taxpayers' expense. Now, the previous residence, located at 550 Park Avenue, has seen better days. According to Global Affairs Canada, it doesn't meet current standards and would have required significant renovations, something that hasn't been done since 1982. Global Affairs Canada insists that in the long run, this new condo will save taxpayers $2 million. Now let's watch some of these clips and you can decide for yourself. And let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this luxurious $9 million condo? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
It's been revealed Ottawa splashed out on some new digs in New York recently, spending $9 million to buy a lavish condo in an area known as Billionaires Row. The extravagant apartment in the Big Apple will be the official residence for Canada's Consulate General Tom Clark. Our Mackenzie Gray has been watching this story closely for us. Mackenzie, what more do we know?
The Liberals have staked a lot of political capital talking about housing, Neithu, but this kind of home isn't what they want to discuss. It's one of the most posh addresses on earth, 111th West 57th Street in New York City. With views of Central Park, it's located in what real estate agents call Billionaires Row.
It's a brand, right? It's like a Birkin bag. You don't even have to say where it is, you just say the number.
And now Condo 11A in that building is owned by the Canadian government to house the Canadian Consul General in New York City. 3,600 square feet, 3 beds, 4 bath, building amenities like an indoor pool and padel court. The sale price, nearly 9 million Canadian, according to the New York Post.
Welcome back. Well, it is a whole new world, at least politically speaking.
And the man who gets to live there, former Global News and CTV journalist Tom Clark.
Well, hi, everybody.
Now the Consul General, a position he was appointed to in 2023.
So people might wonder, what does the Consul General of Canada to New York actually do all the time?
Great question.
Well, Governor Shapiro.
While Global Affairs says Clark hosts networking receptions, official briefings, and hospitality events such as discussions with business and political leaders, and needs a nicer residence to continue to do it. GAC believes the home currently used by Clark, which was last renovated in 1982, doesn't meet New York building code and requires significant investment to modernize the property, leading GAC to recommend relocation to a new, smaller, more suitable, and more economical apartment, an argument the Conservatives aren't buying.
And these kinds of purchases fly directly in the face of a government that says that it's concerned with Canadians, with our cost of living.
Despite spending nearly $9 million, Global Affairs says the move will actually save taxpayers cash. They estimate the cost of the renovations on the previous residence is $2 million more than living on Billionaires Row. Neithu, no word on what will happen with that old property.
All right, Mackenzie Gray in Ottawa tonight. Thanks, Mackenzie.
Every Canadian deserves a safe and affordable place to call home. And since 2015, we've been working extremely hard to make that a reality.